We've got left over with some flooding issues in areas, but let's go ahead and take a look at the last, say, 6 hours here. Look at all the lightning strikes. We did have one tornado warning this morning. It was just southeast of Mansfield in the Wayne Holmes County area. That was at about 5:30, I believe. So hopefully if you were in that area, you are all safe and no damage. I know we have had a lot of damage reports come in from the National Weather Service about trees down, power lines down, things of that nature. But thankfully the worst of it is now over, and we are just left with some wraparound moisture, which you can see here on Storm Fox radar. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So we're done with all the big lightning strikes, the severe thunderstorm warnings. Those were littered across the entire area all throughout the overnight hours and morning. And now we have this line here. There's actually been some cool shots of some rolling clouds coming over the lake here from this line of rain. Not really seeing any thunderstorms, maybe one in there. Doesn't look like there's any lightning strikes, just some pockets of heavy rain. So some light showers on the way for the lake shore here in the next probably half hour or so. Zooming out just a little bit, looking a little bit further north. This will continue kind of off and on for the next several hours, and the reason being is that low pressure has now moved off to the east, the northeast near Buffalo. So we're getting that wraparound moisture with that counterclockwise flow. But beyond that, I would say west of Cleveland will fare pretty well today, a little bit more sunshine. The big thing we're going to notice is the drop in dew points. The heat and humidity really drops off as we head into our Sunday. So here's a look at the hour by hour. Models haven't handled this particularly great. It's giving a little, it's been a little off with timing here, but this will just give you the gist of how things will play out today. So through the afternoon, we do have a chance for some showers around on Saturday afternoon, a little bit in the evening, but more so the afternoon, and coverage should be light. I'd say 20 to 30%. Sunday, an isolated shower possible through the afternoon as well. What's going to happen here is right now our winds are still coming out of the southwest west for those in the east where that frontal boundary hasn't quite cleared. But as we turn our winds from that southwest to northwest, we'll tap into cooler and drier air. So here's just a look. We're going to kick that tropical feel when you step outside and it's almost like you're swimming. That's going to be gone by tomorrow. Tomorrow our dew points drop back down into that 50 to 60 range as opposed to the 60 to 70 range that we're in right now. So here's a look at the breakdown of today. The rain is tapering. However, it is staying a little sticky. Coverage of any rain showers would be pretty slim if you get it this afternoon. And heat index, that was kind of our our big thing for yesterday before the rain and storms rolled in. I didn't quite see what our official heat index was yesterday, but today it will be less, I can tell you that. Temperatures will be in the low 80s, but it'll probably feel mid 80s. And then tomorrow we are going to be in the 70s and feeling like the 70s. So maybe even a touch brisk for us, I might say. Here's a look at the 8-day forecast. 70s, a stretch of them, Sunday through Tuesday. We gradually get back to our average temperatures for this time of year. So again, this weekend, by no means a washout. Definitely tomorrow, the pick day of the two, being that it will be drier as far as the humidity goes. And then we're pretty dry until next Friday when we're back in the low 80s and a small chance of a shower or storm. Tuesday night, you might want to throw those windows open. It's going to be good sleeping weather. All right, if you've got questions, if I didn't already say this, our severe threat for the day is pretty much done. We are just dealing with some residual moisture, so you can begin your cleanup. It's still a little breezy out there for some of you, and you might see a couple more showers. I did want to show this really quick. We do still have flood advisory for Wayne and Stark counties until 10:15, so only a couple more minutes. But even once those advisories are lifted, it's likely that there will still be ponding on the roads. So if you are hitting the road going anywhere today, make sure you are aware of where those spots are. And of course, as always, turn around, don't drown, don't drive through it. Take care, guys. Have a good weekend.